University of Science and Technology Hospital. It is unclear what caused the death of the students. This will not be the first time students of the school reportedly died mysteriously. Let's get the latest on the ground. Frema Boache is with our sister station Ultimate FM and she joins us. She's currently at the school premises. Frema, tell us about the atmosphere in the school first.
The atmosphere in the school is very calm and serene. As soon as it happened in the school, that was from where I was standing from the school entrance. I told the security man I'm going to see the administration of the school, and he refused to let me in for reasons best known to him. And I asked him why he's not letting me in. He was silent about the whole situation. But what's really creating the confusion and suspicion is just not long ago, that's yesterday, 2 days ago, they were having their 50th anniversary where the media men and women were allowed inside the school. So that is what is really creating the confusion as to why they do not want us to enter the school as we speak now.
Frema, but what are you picking up in connection with the death of these two students?
I also suffering from meningitis, but the school is not really coming up with some more information to let us know what is really causing that they are all tight-knit, the students and the security men as well. So it's not so clear as to what is really going on, but we can confirm that 2 students have died. And
we understand 3 others are on admission. Are they also suffering from the same condition?
Hospital.
Okay, a couple of months ago, there was an outbreak of meningitis at the campus and we had parents trooping in. Have you cited any parents coming to check up on their wards?
No parents was around at the time I got there.
Frema, I'd like you to just stay on the line for me. Let's speak to the Deputy Director of the Ghana Health Service in the Ashanti region, Dr. Yeboah Awudzi. Dr. Awudzi, thank you for joining us on Newsroom on GH1 TV. We are picking reports that the student's death may be related to meningitis. Can you confirm this?
Thank you very much and greetings to your viewers. Actually, we were also suspecting, but so far we have not got any confirmation on meningitis for any of them.
But what do you know as the person at the Ghana Health Service in the Ashanti region, looking at the trend and what happened some months back?
Yeah, in April we had cases which postmortem confirmed meningitis, but for now, the cases we have had, there are 3 deaths. One postmortem was done on 1, and it was not meningitis.
What was it? Can you tell us?
Oh, it is a disease of the lungs with some bleeding, but we wanted to be sure, so we sent samples to Noguchi. We are waiting for what final report they will give. The other 2, the other 2 we are planning to do postmortem maybe tomorrow. So those who are on the ward, because they were having temperatures, they gave them antibiotics, and the lab they took from the cerebrospinal fluid did not also suggest, but they are doing well. They are all fine. So that is the challenge we have. They could not confirm meningitis, but they were fevers. But as now, the rest are all fine in the world. So we have about 3 cases in Kubolor and 2 cases in KNUST Hospital. They are all doing well. So that is the situation. We are also in dilemma because we have not got any concrete. We are hoping that the 2 postmortem that they are going to do, they are building a team to do it, and then maybe it can come out with something. But the impression we have is that they all didn't die from the same thing. But that is the challenge, is how to get the root of it, and that is what we are waiting for. And by tomorrow.
You say that's the challenge? Getting to know what actually caused their deaths?
Until maybe tomorrow we will do the other 2 postmortem. We cannot confidently tell what was it. As of now, we don't have any concrete diagnosis for any of the people who were. There are some of them who were discharged they were just malaria and other things. You know, when the thing happened, there was hysteria, so some of the people would just rush to a complaint, and they were seen and we went back, they are all fine. But for those who died, we want to be sure of what really killed them. Then we can come out to say.
And as it stands now, how many of them are at the hospital? Because we are picking reports that there are 3 of them on admission.
Yes, 3 of them are admissions in Kumaca Teaching Hospital. And I think 1 in KNUST. There were 2, but I hear they have the 3rd one. So 1 in KNUST Hospital, but 3 in Kumaca. And all the Kumaca, we have been there. They are all doing well. For the past 3 days, from Saturday, today, and yesterday and today, they don't have temperature.
In the interim, what measures are you putting in place to ensure that the students who are currently in the school are in good health whilst you await the results from Noguchi?
Oh, we have advised them they should, any symptoms that you have, you should report it. Because in fact, one of them who died, for instance, he went home and then went to another place. We are now designating the KNUST hospital to see all cases. It will help us to have similarities in everything. So we are advising them to go there. But for now, if you look at the cases that they are having, they are isolated in different dormitories. So it's not like one person gets and the other people around also got. So you can see they transfer directly. So we are advising them to be careful. Once you have any symptoms, just report and let's take care of you and see.
Doc, we are grateful for your time with us on Newsroom. We'll come back to you as and when the results are in. Dr. Ewudzi Yeboah is the Deputy Director at the Ghana Health Service in the Ashanti region. Now, mothers are special and they play a critical role in the physical and mental development of their children. Hence the reason many adore their mothers than fathers. Now, here's a story we are bringing back when we reflected on Mother's Day and the achievements. We found a blind mother who single-handedly took care of her 3 children. Now, this is a report by my colleague Alice Aite.
57-year-old Dora Mensah got blind at a tender age while she was in school, but that did not deter her from living a normal life.
I found me. We 7 and so I chance in the Cocoa Hospital and Jai. Then man cry one over what's the 1 year and almost known. Nti me mama na na obwa me kakra nso mama no 2003 no film koi nti na jete ni aka ni na me.
Despite the toils and challenges she had to go through as a blind woman, she also had to single-handedly cater for her 3 children only with the help of her brother. Recounting her memorable and challenging days as a single blind nursing mother in Twi, she told me although she cannot see, she always ensured she kept her children from danger and advised young mothers, particularly those that are disabled, not to relent on taking good care of their children.
Street children. Na me follow me kase PTA meeting me ma be so me na me de omko e pon na mo de ma ba na o ma san ko school back ni na me ma dwen du machi impeso mo ye basa sense o faso ye basa wo be ye dwuma ye hu nti ma dwen du machi pa because me nim me chim ni obi aka won ho kwa ne me need a swinting me yam me bompaye ma o me koda ye nyina ye bo mu bompaye no nyankopon dia bedu baby e dui.
One of her children, who is now operating her own business here in Accra, noted that although times were tough for them while growing up, her mother was resilient in ensuring they grow up to be responsible adults.
Clean, washing. We had a mother who is disabled, but we started washing when we were about 13, 15 years. That's at that age. She was washing for us. cooking, scrubbing, everything. She was doing it for us. When we were sacked from school, she would go with us and then beg the headmistress or headmaster, and then I'll bring her back. I remember my little sister, she went to fight at school, and then her teacher said she should go out from the class, and I had to go with her, go to the teachers and beg before she was allowing. So she has done a wonderful job.
Auntie Dora now makes iced blocks at home and sells them in the community where she lives. She amazingly finds her way around in the house and craftily packages the iced blocks she sells. She was so excited and emotional when the news team handed her a little gift to wish her a happy Mother's Day in advance. Alice Aite, GH1 News.
And so we brought you back the story because yesterday marked the International Day for Persons with Disabilities, and we are trying to reflect on some of the issues and the challenges they go through and how the society can make their lives better. With me in the studio is Alexander Tete. He's president of the Center for Employment of Persons with Disabilities. Mr. Tete, thank you for joining us on your show. You embarked on a march earlier today. Tell us about this.
Thank you very much. The march is to commemorate the International Disability Day, and also to raise awareness about the challenges that disabled people face in this country.
You are the helm of affairs when it comes to getting employment for your members. What challenges do you go through?
It's a huge challenge. I mean, there are challenges in getting employment within the able persons, and for persons with disabilities is something that you cannot think of. What
is the excuse they give you?
One, sometimes they don't tell you anything, and sometimes they tell you our environment is not conducive for you. It will be a burden on you to get you employed because you can't climb up or you can't work in this environment. So those are the excuses. And
talking about being able to access the facilities, the moratorium for all buildings to be made accessible to persons living with disabilities, it expired a couple of years ago, and still nothing has been done about it. Have you been engaging stakeholders about this?
Yes, we have. And for this period, we've been asking the National Council on Persons with Disabilities, and for that matter, the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection, that the moratorium ended last year, and not a single statement was made by government to remind the private sector and everybody that there is the time to make all buildings accessible. No statement, and nothing has been done, as if there was no law. But there was a law that says that all new buildings from the passage of the law, which was in 2006, all new buildings will have accessibility, and all old buildings have 10 years to make adjustments and make sure that their buildings are accessible to persons with disability. 10 years has passed last year and nothing has happened. New buildings are spring up, nothing has been done, and nobody is monitoring this. So that's the situation we face in this country. And
I know the government rolled out a program to get some of your members to work at the various toll booths. Are you aware of that? And how many people are in that program now?
Yeah, so far I think they are. They did the first batch. The first batch we had about 70. Okay. The second batch I think it runs around 50. So I think it's a good step from the government. One more of that, because not all of us can work in the toll booth. And look at the population of disabled people in this country. And even if 100 people are employed just on the toll booth, then there are a lot of them who are not working. We need support in terms of people who want to do their own business, because there are no jobs out there. Companies wouldn't employ you. There are no vacancies. So people who want to do their own business need support, and that is why the center has come out with the Ghana Chamber of Entrepreneurs with Disabilities. Okay. This is a group which we come together and learn, train them their business. They're already running business, and this Saturday we have a workshop on that.
And talking about that, here at the EIB group, we have the Star Woman, the Dream Edition, which is focused on women living with disabilities and to also help them as they try to set up their own business.
That's so much. If I went ahead of your program, I seriously congratulate you, because even the gender ministry normally talk about women. They don't talk about women with disabilities, and that's a huge shortfall. So when we heard about your program, we were happy, and tomorrow we'll be at your program. Quite a number of our members, women who are participating in business, will be at your program.
And how they can be supported.
Exactly.
But aside all this, what is the one thing that your members need in marking the day? What is one thing that you would want to achieve? But hold on to that. Let me speak to Nhyira Askin, and she is the Star Woman. She's going to tell us about the Dream Edition that we spoke about, which will focus on women living with disabilities. Nhyira, thank you for joining us on Newsroom. Tomorrow, the Dream Edition will be launched. What should we expect?
Well, you know what? Expect an upgrade of the Star Woman project. And when I say upgrade, I mean being able to go down to the grassroots to find other basic, what may seem like a basic, but a quite troubling, deep, and extremely extensive problem that we have, that women entrepreneurs are facing. And these women entrepreneurs are women with disabilities. So expect tomorrow to hear exactly what the Star Woman Dream Edition is like, and also this beautiful welcoming of women with disabilities into the Star Woman fold, which we may not have done before, but we're doing now, and we hope will really, you know, kind of drum home the fact that in our vision as, you know, as women advocates, or with our vision as being able to empower women, it is an all-inclusive vision and an all-inclusive focus.
And so who is invited to this event?
We are engaging stakeholders. We're engaging government, a lot of international agencies, and of course, the guests of honor will be our sisters who belong to the people with disability community, so to speak.
Thank you very much, Nhyira Askin, giving us those details about tomorrow's event, the launch of the Star Woman Dream Edition. And earlier I had a conversation with Alexander Tete. He's president of the Center for Employment of Persons with Disabilities. You are watching Newsroom on GH1 TV. My name is Apna Owusu-Nyamiche. Right now, we are going to the Ashanti region. The final funeral rites of the Asante Hema is underway. Isaac Bediako is with Ultimate FM. He joins us live with other happenings in the area. Hello, Isaac.
Hello, Abena.
What can you report about the series of events today?
Well, Abena, currently I can confirm to you that the Asante Hene Otumfo Osage 2 has finally won the Asante Batakari Kasie, which was prepared by the late Okonfo Anoche, the ever-powerful fetish priest of the Asante Kingdom. The Asante King took this traditional cloth at the Adum Pampaso together with his entourage. Currently, Otumfo is coming all the way from the Pampaso Palace, and I can tell you that I'm seeing over hundreds of different types of guns being displayed here, and the reason is that the Asantes are at war with death. What they are doing indicates that indeed the Nhyira royal family are registering their anger on death, indicating that they are ready to battle death anytime death try to steal any of their royals from them, and for which reason the Asante Hene is at war with death. And this Batakari that Otumfo is wearing, we are told, when he became the king of the Asante, today is the third time that Otumfo is wearing this type of Batakari. And like I said before, it was prepared by the late Okonfo Anoche, and that was the same Batakari that the Asante kings wore during the Asante Wars. And so it is believed to be one of the powerful, clothes within the Asante kingdom. And so Otumfo is wearing it now. We have all the Abrinkos who fought with the Asante during the Asante Wars, also here displaying their guns that they have and telling the people that indeed Asante is really, at war. A lot of people have gathered here witnessing what is going on at the Edum Pampa. So this is the first time some of them are seeing what is going on here. And so we are seeing all kinds of people here witnessing this kind of traditional display. Now, Abna, first let me engage some of the Abrafos who are here and let's see some of the things that they are doing. What's hello,
and the Asante culture on full display there in Kumaca, the Ashanti regional capital. The final funeral rites of the Asante Hima Nana Efiako Bisewa Akuapem II and the way.